How are things down there in Baton Rouge? Let's start with the life before football stuff first.
Yeah, I think there's still 2,800 people still remain in shelters, and and there were 110,000 households that were affected by flooding. 13 folks passed. The federal disaster declared 20 parishes in Louisiana, and how about this one? 69 trillion gallons of rain fell in Louisiana between August 8th and 14th, and that's enough to fill 10.4 million Olympic-sized swimming pools. So we got some rain. It was the worst disaster since Superstorm Sandy. It caused more damage than Hurricane Katrina. And in reality, these people in Louisiana are awfully strong, and they're a rugged group. They'll be fine. They pull together. You see, many different types of people helping everybody, and it's absolutely wonderful. Many of our teams, soccer and volleyball and tennis and golf and football and basketball, and just everybody has been to these shelters and donated time and donated food and clothing, and frankly, it's been very little inconvenience for a few, and that'd be those people in and around the school. Mm-hmm. The school's really kind of opened its doors. It's dry. It's on high ground. It's strong, and it's opened its doors to many of the people in the surrounding areas to give them shelter. And there's two shelters on our campus. So it's certainly there's some work to be done, but I'm really, really proud of how the community, how the university acted, how everybody pulls together, and they find their way out in the back end of some difficult situations.
Well, how do you view your role, Coach, when real life hits? How do you view your role as a football coach when something like that happens and puts everything else that usually means so much to so many people, as you know firsthand, in the background? How do you view your role when that happens?
Well, really, I immediately asked the Unity Council what their thought process is. That's the leadership of my team, probably 15, 16 guys that were voted to that spot by their position group. And we talked to them about what we can do, what we can't do, what's good, what's, even though well-intended, not productive, and they did it, and it's been their call. And I've been very happy to have real strong leadership in my team room, and they've really kind of, we had. Coach Ensminger lost everything, lost his house, and really they're rebuying things. There were several families, 4 or 5 families of our kids that lost, their homes, and frankly, you wonder, maybe we should in the next couple of days just, if you want to go see if you can find your mom. But the problem with it is you could get someplace and the level of water change, and you not be able to get back out. And there was a view of, and again, this is not right in Baton Rouge in any way, but a view of a young woman that was in her car. It was really just the water was running over in a canoe that was picking up survivors. Happened in, and a guy jumps in the water, goes into the car after her, and saves her. And it seems like a something that you just can't quite put your hands on. but our guys are understanding that their being at risk would affect their family, and I think that they've said to themselves, the one thing that we can do is play football, and see if we can be excellent on Saturdays as we go forward, and if we do that, that might be enough.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.